Potential big episode today, guys. We've got Burnley at home, which is our game in hand. A point in that game will take us out of the relegation zone. A win will take us up maybe as far as 16th. So maybe we're on the up. We've also got our FA Cup 5th round game against Birmingham. We might have tripped up on a bit of an FA Cup run. Let's see how we get on. What's happening, guys? My name's Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome back to episode 5 of Saving Swans. Today we've got a league game against Burnley, and if we draw, we go out of the relegation places. If we win, we can go up as far as 15th in the league? I was going to say 14th, but I think it's 15th. Depending on goal difference, we'll probably be 16th. But we will be out of the relegation zone if we get a result today. We got Burnley at home. So we're going to have a look at the tactics there, and pretty much that was the tactic we used last game. I'm going to revert back to the DM tactic for this game, because I'm still a little bit wary of the attacking formation. So we're going to keep things the majority the same. We're going to we'll keep AU in the team though. We'll make him a complete forward. Deulofeu is going to retain his position on the left wing, Stuani on the right, Mason and Sanchez, Britton, Rika, Bartley, Mawson, Young and Fabianski. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think we need to make much changes. So we're going to dive straight into the game today. And fingers crossed we can get a result. So our morale is excellent. Pick up where you left off against Cardiff, guys. Burnley again have gone for a very defensive formation. So we might switch to the attacking formation later on today in the game. Let's get underway. So we'll have a look and see what we're looking like on the formation side. And the possession and just generally how we're looking really. So 50-50 on possession. They've had a lot more shots. So they're a lot higher in the table than us as well. So I'd be happy with a draw if I'm honest with you. But I would like to win the game. So Bailey got a free kick. Mawson gets rid. Are you going to pinch that? He does. He sees Deulofeu. Sanchez on the ball. Flicks over to AU. AU's in the box. Can he finish it? Of course he can't. He thinks he's playing rugby. He's going for 3 points. It doesn't work like that, Jordan. We get the 3 points after we score goals and win the match. Sanchez with the ball. Is he going to be able to cross it in? He does. And Mawson with the header, but he's a little bit off the mark there with the header. So Burnley going to come at us. Walter's on the wing. Anybody going to close him down? No. Gives it to Defoe. Brady's working his way in the box. Oh, that's a tackle and a half. It was not a penalty, which is good. Crosses it in, and he points to the spot because Alfie Mawson pushed the Burnley player. Fantastic. Fabianski, come on. I have faith in you, my boy. You can save this. He does! I see. I told you. I told you to have faith in Fabianski. Gotta have faith. Mawson gets rid. The highlight is still going. I'm not happy with the highlight still going, to be honest with you. Oh, AU, that looked a bit... But he's alright. He's okay. So I think we're going to switch up to counter-attack in the second half. Because control doesn't seem to be doing what we want it to do. So we're going to switch our mentality to... Oh, we're already at counter. So I'm going to switch to control because we're getting about 50-50 possession. We'll see if that makes a difference. Like I say, I mean, I'll take a 0-0 draw. It'll get us out of the relegation zone. A win would give us some safety. So, you know, I'll take what I can get. Sanchez with the ball. Stuani. Ooh, they dispossessed though. Oh, it's a very poor clearance though. Roque Mesa to Britton, Sanchez to Stuani, believes for Young, cross it in. Oh, Jordan AU. Needed to get something on the end of that, my friend. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get the points we need. Bartley hits it to Mesa, to Britton, to Sanchez. We're moving the ball quite quickly. Roque Mesa, that's a brilliant through ball. Jordan Ayew, and he misses it. Jordan Ayew. You should have finished that, mate. You should have finished that. I think maybe a substitution to Boney might be on the cards. So what we're going to do, we're going to change things up a bit here. So we're going to go for our attacking formation. Britton is going to be the one to come off because I think, you know, realistically speaking, he'd be the one to make way. And we're going to bring on Wilfred Boney as well because Jordan Ayew is having a bit of a stinker. So we're going to mix things up a bit. We'll go control, and we'll see if that gives us any more chances in this game. If we can get 3 points, it'll be a good thing. It'll get us on our way to staying up in this division. So Rika, the left back, and that's a decent cross to nobody apart from Roque Mesa. Ooh, was a little cheeky shot, but alas, no one there to be found. Brady, could be Robbie Brady, I'm not too sure. That's a good... Oh no! What was I going to say? Oh, I think Young's off. Young could be off. He's already on a bucking. And it's shown his second yellow card. Okay, so we might have to have a little bit of a tactical rethink at this point. Okay. He's the only point apart from, well, our fullbacks seem to be getting carded a lot. So, okay. Who's not performing? Stuani's not performing, so he's going to be the one to make way. Can Borja Lasso play right wing? No, but he can play left wing. So we'll do a little bit of a swappy over. Stuani's going to come off. Can Rico play right back? No, he can't. So Olsen's going to have to come in and play right back for us. So at this point, boys, we'll stick on control. Roman down. I think it's going to be see out the game for a draw, I think. Because I am not... we're going to demand more because it seems to be working. We're not conceding anything. So I'm happy the way things are. I'll take a 0-0 draw at Burnley, or at home to Burnley, to be honest with you. A point to point, it gets us out of the relegation zone. As long as we don't concede. Did you hear that, game? Don't concede. That was close. So I think now is the time to go defensive, even if it's for a minute of the game. So, I mean, we could have come away with something here, but a 0-0 draw I'll take. A point to point at the end of the day. That 1 point might save us from relegation. So, I sympathise with the team. We could have grabbed something, but the way it is... So we escape the drop zone. We get a 0-0 draw at Burnley, or at home to Burnley. We save the penalty. I'm going to give you a warning, Young. You know, you don't want to be getting bucked and getting sent off. So as we said, that's going to take us out of the relegation places onto 24 points. I know Crystal Palace and Huddersfield got a game in hand on us, so they might pick up points. But either way, we're only 3 points off Stoke. So we could even yet mount a mid-table challenge. So our next game is Birmingham in the FA Cup 5th round. So we're going to see you guys then. Hopefully, I've extended our bit of a cup run. So here we are, the Birmingham guys. We're away from home. So they are quite low in the championship, Birmingham are. If we can somehow take a look. What's the best way to have a look here? Schedule, Birmingham. Here we go. So yeah. So they're 23rd in the Championship. So they're not doing the best, although their form is pretty good going into this game. I think they've won the last few games on the bounce or something like that. So we need to be careful. So we've done a slight rotation of the team. Because of Young's suspension, Rangel's going to come in. Norton came back from his injury, only to get injured for another 6 weeks. So he's going to be out for another while. So Rangel's going to slot in there as our backup right back. Mawson retains his place. Fernandez comes in for Bartley. Rika retains his place as left back. Key's going to come in for Leon Britton. Mesa's going to keep his place. Carroll's going to replace Sanchez. Stuani on the right. Borgelas on the left. And we're going to put Boney as the target man up front. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to very quickly save the game. Because make sure nothing goes wrong with the save. Because it's happened to me before in the past where I've gone like 5-6 games not saving. And then your computer crashes. And then that's it. You got to do it all again. So once we've saved, we will crack on with the game. So I'm expecting a win here today. That team talk went very well. It is Birmingham. We should be beating them. We can get into the next round of the FA Cup. If we lose today, it'll be a disappointment because it's a team we should be beating. But ultimately, you know, it's the FA Cup. I'm not concerned about it this season. I'd rather stay up than win the FA Cup. And Birmingham get the first chance of the game. And they also get the second chance of the game from the looks of it. They cross it in. And it's another corner. So why don't you just show the second corner game? Wouldn't that make more sense? Why have you got to show me the first corner? Boney intercepts. That's going to go over to Borja. That's a nice ball over to Roque Mesa. Can he cross it in? He can. Stuani's going to be there. But it's cleared. Birmingham on the counter-attack. It's a very long highlight game. That normally means there's going to be a goal. So they wouldn't show me a long highlight for no reason. Or maybe they would. Maybe they're just listening to me and decide to, you know, screw you, Adam. You are not right. Carl crosses it in. Ki Sung Young, and it's a hell of a goal. Ki Sung Young, was that a volley? It was at least a half volley. Probably the best goal this season so far, along with Jordan Ayers in the cup as well. So Carroll hits it out. Oh, it's a half volley. What a goal by Key. Leon Britton's keeping him out of the team purely because I like to play defensive midfielder. But he's doing alright. Ki Sung Young, that's a good goal. So we need to sort of demand more. We want more from this game. You know, we're letting Birmingham come into the game a bit. They seem to be having a lot more of the chances. They've had more shots, although we've had equal shots on target. So it's a bit of an even game. So I'm not going to make any changes yet. One thing that bugs me is that Boney's number 2. Why is Boney number 2? And Birmingham equalise. 42 seconds into the second half. I didn't even react. I was just like, nah, there's nothing much going to come from this. I'm going to wait for the save for Fabianski. Guys. We're going to go drastic. Key, what can you play? You stick to deep line playmaker. That's what you're playing anyway. What are we doing on possession? We're losing the possession battle, so let's go standard. Oh, Alfie Mawson's injured. That's a shame. Our best centre-back. Kyle Bartley will come in there. I hope he's not out for a long time. Jota flips the ball in. Borja, is he going to kick it up? He does. Stuani's going to get in the end of it. No. That's going to go back to Birmingham. And they're going to build up the play. None of our players seem to be dealing with it. And as I say, that Rocky makes a blaster one. This looks very ominous. Oh, I'm not confident of our team's ability away from home. I don't know what it is. They just don't have... They're very toothless away from home. It's almost like they don't want to win the game. This was all Birmingham. That's what I'm going to demand. Push forward. Boys, got to get forward. Well, that's a nice ball to Stuani. Cuts it back. That was a nice piece of play. Key with the corner. And heads it weird. Has it wide. Rocky Mesa. No. Fernandez. Stuani. And is it 2-1? I think it's offside. No. It's not offside. It's 2-1. Stuani gets his goal. I thought he was offside. But Key floats it in. Clears it. Carroll heads it back. Rocky Mesa tries to get a shot in. Fernandez picks it up. Ends up back at Carroll. Gives it to Stuani and it's 2-1. That's what I want to see. So hopefully now we can, watch the game out. Birmingham have had a lot more of the ball. Well, possessions were equal, but they've had more shots on target, more off target. So we don't want to take this to a replay. Stuani sees Boney, he's 1-on-1, and he blasts it over. I think we are missing a top draw striker in this team. That might be something if we survive the summer we can look at. Stuani gets the ball, and it's 3-1. Doubles his tally. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup. So it's a nice little adventure we're having in the FA Cup. We're not doing too badly. It's a nice little cross. Stuani picks it up. I'd rather, like I said at the start, I'd rather stay up with Swansea than win the FA Cup. Not that I think we're going to win the FA Cup, but you never know. Football's a funny game. Boney picks up the ball, and it's all over. So 3-1 to us. Second half performance did definitely pick up. So I'm happy with the performance there. We've got the 6th round draw coming up. How long was Mawson injured out for, though? He's out for 2 to 3 weeks. The concussion. Okay. So we might have to rotate a bit. So what we'll do, guys, we'll stick around for the 6th draw of the FA Cup, as it is only in a day's time. So we'll fast forward. We'll do it on camera because it's going to happen in a minute anyway. So we lose, yeah, but we've got Van der Horn, Bartley, Fernandez, so we're going to be all right for a couple of weeks. I know Mawson's our best centre-back, but I think we'll be okay for the time being. So if the game will allow me to, we can get to the 6th round draw. That's a striker I'd like to get in. Moussa Dembele. My scouts have been out to see him, although I don't think we're going to be able to afford 35 million for him though. But watch this space. So hopefully the draw's coming up for the 6th round. Hopefully the draw for the 6th round will be coming up. There we go. So we got 9 teams, so it is the quarterfinals. So we're going to do an automatic draw. Okay. Who we got? Come on, get the balls out. Oh, we're the first name out, Swansea. And we got Bournemouth. We were the first name out of the hat. So that was very underwhelming automatic draw. So we got Bournemouth in the quarterfinals. That's going to be a tricky game. So if we look at our schedule, hasn't been scheduled yet, but I'm assuming it'll be. Does it say when the game will be played? Saturday the 17th of March. So that'll be there. So I'm guessing the Southampton game would be rearranged. Why are we playing Southampton twice? I guess it's going to be there. That's going to be the Bournemouth game. I don't why Football Manager's telling me I played Southampton twice at home, but that'll be the game there. So what we'll do is we'll play the Brighton game, I think, because that's a bottom of the table clash. They're in, I think it's 19th position. If we have a look at the table. Yeah, they're 19th. So that we'll come back for that game, I think. That'll be the next game we play, which is in 5 days' time. After that, we might skip ahead to the FA Cup game and get that under the way as well. So I think that's going to be the plan, guys. So that's going to be it for this episode. Tune in next time. We will be going up against Brighton away from home, a bottom of the table clash. A win there might even take us up to mid-table. We'll see what happens. And then we've got a game against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a thumbs up, just so that we know if there are people out there watching. And tune in next time. Hopefully, we can go way up the table. I'll see you next time.